Hey everybody, Balanced Tiger here with your October monthly reading. Let's see what we've got going on and see what we can expect for the upcoming month. So we're going to draw the cards and then we'll flip them over one by one. And we'll explain what they are as we go along. We have 9 cards total. And then we have what each card is, so as we flip it over we'll see what it is. Okay, so the first card is going to be your current self, so the collective's current self, and that is the Sun in the reverse. So someone's feeling possibly burned out, or they're disillusioned. They're not feeling very successful. They feel kind of like they're just kind of plodding along day to day. And so that's how they're feeling right now. The theme of this month is the Lovers. So romantic relationships, intense relationships, decisions on love. It's Gemini influence. Follow the wisdom of your heart. So that could be something to look forward to. You know, if you're feeling run down or burned out or whatever, perhaps a new love interest will spark your life. A goal to pursue is the Magician in the reverse. So because you are feeling burned out, your manifestations aren't coming through. You don't feel the energy to have anything come through for you. And then an obstacle to overcome is Judgment in the reverse, bad judgment calls. So maybe that's also why you're feeling burned out. You're making judgment calls based on how you feel rather than based on what actually needs to be done, which then will affect your manifestation. So even if you have a new romantic adventure show up, make sure that it's the right judgment call. Don't just jump into a relationship because it might make you feel good in the short term and it could cause you bigger problems in the long term. The next one is a major accomplishment, is the Four of Wands. Walking with others towards a common purpose. Structure and stability. That's what fours are, structure and stability. Wands are goals, creativity, and passions. So perhaps you're feeling burned out on a project, and this would be a major accomplishment if you are able to work with others and walk with others. So you need to find other people that have the same goals, the same, maybe you need to move to a different team that works better with you. If you're on a team and it's not working and you're burned out on that team, maybe a change is in order to get your energy back up, to get your focus back up. That, maybe this team accepts creative ideas and all of that, where the other team is like, well, no, we've got to do it this, and this, and you see it another way. So maybe you just need to find a different team. Okay? And that could be this Lovers as well. Because teams, they get together and they have a relationship, not necessarily romantic, but they have a relationship kind of like, I don't want to say a brotherhood or a sisterhood, but they have a dynamic that works. And that could be what this Lovers card is as well. This could be a deciding to find a different dynamic in order to alleviate this burned out feeling and to get your manifestations going and to make better judgment calls. Maybe you're not making good judgment calls. Maybe they're not making good judgment calls, whoever you're with. is not making good judgment calls. And this would be a major accomplishment for you. What to avoid? The Eight of Wands. Trying to rush through things, trying to get information too quickly, trying to rush. It's about eights are action and accomplishment. So in your mind's eye, you might see moving to this team, and then voila, all of a sudden everything is going to fall into place, and goals are going to be realized, and everything's going to speed up, and it's going to be all great. That may not be the case. So, just don't get your hopes up too much. What to embrace? The Eight of Cups. Looking for something on a deeper level. And that's what I was saying back here with the Lovers, and I just got confirmation. Back here with the Lovers and the Four of Wands, looking for something on a deeper level. Your teamwork, your team, whoever it is that you're working with, you're looking for something that you feel more included in, maybe, or you feel like they're listening to you, or maybe they will do some of the work. Maybe that's why you're burned out. Maybe you're doing all of the work. So, only take any of this if it resonates. I mean, what I'm throwing out here isn't going to be all true for all one person in another confirmation. Only take it if it resonates. Maybe only a little part of it resonates. Maybe the whole thing resonates. But just, find your niche. That's what it is. You need to find your niche. You are burned out in this situation, so you need to look for something on a deeper level with a team that will work with you, that you have some emotional rapport with, and these other cards will turn around for you. Where to find support? The Tower in the reverse. Okay, so breakdown and elimination. So as you leave from one group and move to another group, that's going to cause a tower. A little one, because it's not in the upright. It's just going to be a little one. You know how things are hassled, and, it'll be possibly more of a tower for the old group than the new group. And you'll feel it too. You'll feel the tower too, because the old group will be wanting you to stay because maybe you're doing all the work. And the new group is, ready to welcome you in and all of that. And you feel in the middle, and you feel kind of, everything's kind of topsy-turvy right now. And you need to, find your balance. Just don't let the past group interfere with your new group. Don't come in and say, well, but we always did it this way in the old group, when the new group is doing it this way, and they're doing it better, and they're doing it more efficiently, and so forth, and so on and so forth. So, you can bring up the past if they ask. Do you have any suggestions? Well, we used to do it this way. I don't know if that would work here. But, that's how we used to do it. But don't be bossy and pushy about it. This new group is welcoming you in. Okay? And then advice and encouragement is the Two of Wands. Twos are partnerships and balance. They can also be decisions. Good advice being given and received. So that's advice and encouragement. Good advice. Ask them for advice. Ask your teammates for advice. Ask, maybe you'll have a new boss. Ask your new boss for advice. What's the best advice you can give me so that I can be successful in this environment? I just left a chaotic environment that burned me out. I don't want to get burned out again. What's your best advice for me? What should I be doing? What should I not be doing? And that's your month. I mean, It's actually very positive. You know, there's going to be a little bit of topsy-turvy touch and go, but it's very positive. Looks like you're going to find a new relationship. Not necessarily a romantic relationship, but a new emotional, brain type relationship. And they're going to be more on the same path with you. They're going to be more aligned with you. And you're going in search of, it says right here that you are in search of this new relationship. And it's going to cause a little bit of a bumpy road for a little while everybody adjusts. But then, like I said, ask for advice. Go to someone that you recognize, someone that you look up to, and ask them for advice. Okay, I got burned out over here. What do I do to keep from doing the same thing over here? How do I do it differently? What should I do? And then take their advice. You know, or maybe they'll be asking for your advice. What did you do over here? You know, you had successes over here. What did you do that you had successes? So there's successes and failures in each and every situation. And it's not going to be all successful, but it's going to be more in line with what you're doing, and it's going to be hopefully not, you know, you'll enjoy it more. It'll be more enjoyable. And you'll look forward to going to work or to do this project, whatever it is. You'll look forward to doing it rather than dreading it. And that's the goal, you know, is to look forward to your life, not dread it. So anyway, that's your month of October. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Good luck this month. Check back with me and let me know how it's going. Let me know, you know, how this is turning out for you. And I'd really love to hear from you. And please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Share with your friends and family. And hey, have a great day.